And life would be so boring without... The world without gypsies, well, what a boring place that would be. Right, well, this is the kitchen. This is our kitchen, but it is also where I work. It's strange, I started becoming successful, didn't I? And I used to encourage Delane to do her art. And she's become very good now. And she likes to do her own thing, but she's becoming more and more of a powerful artist, so... And then she's managed to get the biggest studio. If you look in here, Delane claimed the biggest room to do the art in. I painted it to be a dining room where we could sit and eat, but we've never had one meal in here.
I don't know, we've always seemed to have been on the outside, so whether being in the Biennale is going to actually change anything in that respect, I don't really know. It's difficult to say, because that's more about how other people perceive the work. And I certainly don't think about sort of the marketing aspect or the commercial aspect of being an artist, because I just have to sort of produce what I produce. So whether that makes me mainstream or not, I don't really think so, to a degree. I just want to be an artist and leave the boxes and everything else to everyone else. I mean, I'm very lucky that I do what I do all the time, and I am an artist, and I do lots of, I'm lucky to be able to do it all the time.
Art and culture is a much more effective way than politics when we communicate about Roma people. Culture has a positive starting point, while the situation of employment, housing, the present-day racism in Europe are negative issues that start with a negative vibe. It's very important that we create a strong statement with a positive starting point, which puts Roma and Gypsy people into a framework where they can express pride and strength and positive character.
This no entry sign is a reference to some work I've done before on no traveller signs, which we still sometimes get in the UK. Signs basically saying that they don't want gypsies in the premises, usually pubs and that kind of thing. Well, the subject of my research is about Roma aesthetics, and part of my intention with that research is to raise the visibility of Roma, because from my personal experience I've felt that Roma and gypsies in the UK, which is my experience, are just not seen. We're an invisible group, and as a visual artist and a Roma, I think I'm ideally placed to make Roma visible. I think gypsies aren't seen as real people. They're seen as pretend people, really, and people that are pretending to be something that they're not. So it's a difficult position, and it continues. It's better than it was, but it's still not there yet. Yeah, this is good. This is working good. This is distracting. Yeah, I have to get rid of the orange and the green and make it all blue. I'm a gypsy, and often people say to me, you don't look like a gypsy. And that's a very interesting response on their part, because it means they have a particular idea of what they want me to be, and if I don't fit that, then they're conflicted around that. This is a picture of some of my family hop picking down in Kent. Hop picking is a very traditional gypsy occupation during the summer months. The chap in the hat is my father, and these are two of my sisters next to him. These are my cousins, and then my mother on the end. People have two ideas of the gypsy. One is the romantic idea of the travelling Romany in the caravan, at one with nature, and the other is the thief and the vagabond. People are comfortable with the romantic ideal, and of course that's an impossibility. It's an excuse for people to be able to disregard the humanity of gypsies and attack them.
Les enfants, c'est quoi ça?
Un carnet.
Et ça sert à quoi? Ça sert à, si on veut vivre en caravane, il faut aller l'emmener en gendarmerie, et puis les gendarmes, ils le prennent, ils disparaissent, ils regardent dans les fichiers si on n'est pas recherché. Ils reviennent, ils regardent comme ça, ils font le tampon. Ça dure des fois 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Et là on a peur là. Quand ils disparaissent avec le carnet et tout, et qu'ils viennent, et ils regardent comme ça. Alors nous, on y va en famille. Comme ça, au moins, ça fait moins peur. Ça, c'est ma description, comme dans la police. C'est ça. J'existe parce que ça. Ce qui est agréable, c'est nous les gens, les enfants. Ce qui n'est pas agréable, c'est les conditions du terrain là.
Quand ils tombent de l'eau.
De l'eau.
Quand la police nous fait partir, qu'ils viennent à 6 h du matin, taper dans les portes, ils tapent à fond, ils regardent pas la caravane. On a que ça, nous. Ils regardent pas faire des bosses. Des fois, ils tapent avec des matraques. On leur dit, monsieur, pourquoi vous tapez fort comme ça? On s'en fout. Partez, il faut partir. Même pas le temps de faire du café le matin. Les enfants, ils ont les yeux encore collés, ils font ça là. Faut partir. Ils s'en foutent qu'il fait froid.
Comme des chiens. J'ai une mission dans la peinture. Et c'est pas la mission qui me rapporte de l'argent. J'ai résolu le problème de l'argent. Maintenant, la peinture, c'est parce que justement, c'est mon combat. C'est le combat du terrain.
Par semaine, chercher ton argent. Mais moi, je donne mon numéro tout de suite. Hein. Ah oui.
Ça sera rigolo de voir les petites.
Many of the artists who are exhibiting at this show, we can say, have now entered the art market. I believe that we have sold about 10-15% of this exhibition, which is a huge achievement. And I would not call these artists mainstream artists yet. But we are hoping that this exhibition will move on to other European contemporary art spaces and institutions. We are hoping to approach the Biennale Directorate again, giving them a huge headache about possibilities of being present in 2009 at the Biennale.